Alright, hello everybody. A real quick review here. I wanted to do this video yesterday, but I didn't get around to it. This is a game that just launched yesterday called Devader. Now I want to go ahead and thank the developer, Falcon Brew, who offered me a free key to Devader for evaluation like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Unfortunately, I had to wait until the game launched because it did have an embargo date of release day before I could put up a video. Guys, this is probably one of the best top-down bullet hell shooters I've played yet on Steam, and I've played a hell of a lot of them. I want to go ahead and show you why I believe that Devader is worth every penny of its $14.99 US dollar asking price, and give it a quick review, and we'll do that right after this. Alright, welcome back everybody to Devader, Invasion of the Kryn, a game that just launched on September 2nd, 2019. Again, I want to go ahead and thank the developer Falcon Brew for offering me a free evaluation copy. I want to go ahead and show you why I like this game so much. We're going to go ahead and show you a new game on this particular game, and I'm using a controller here. You can come into the settings, you can change and key your keybinds with a keyboard and mouse. You can change everything with the like your different ranges and everything like that. One thing I would do is I would turn directional target stick fires right there, targeting stick fires. I would turn that to on. By default it's off. I would make this so you don't have to hold the trigger and choose a direction. It's just a lot easier to move your right thumbstick around and fire whichever direction you're moving that thumbstick, in my opinion. Everything else here is fine. We're going to go ahead and go back here. You can change a lot of these different, FPS checks and full screen, screen format, screen position, quality high. You can set your visual settings right there. Yeah, so there's a lot of great options here. You would expect this of a game, that's $15, but it's nice to have all these options available in the game. And when we go into a new game, you choose easy, normal, hard, or even harder than that with the deity. And now we're talking, this is how Devader is meant to be played, more enemies and tougher bosses. I just started with normal here. Here you can also select your color, so you can choose what color you are. Let's go ahead and be blue. And come back to normal and hit the, your A button. Approaching planet neighbor light. Okay. So this is a protective kind of a shooter where you're having to protect some core cells or something like that in the middle of the map. You scout a planet. I like the procedural generation, how every planet is different. I'm never going to play exactly the same game twice. And we are dispatching the Devader onto the planet. Now, if you really want a true bullet hell, you don't get much more of a bullet hell than this. Look at all the enemies on screen. However, you do get some drones here. Our drones are already battling the invaders. Your job is to protect the Matrix and lead the drones to victory. Our weapons have tuned to neither damage friendly units nor the unknown Matrix. Your Devader is about to land. So basically what that's saying is that friendly fire is off. You're not going to be able to shoot your own drones or the cells that you're trying to protect, the Matrix if you would. So you don't have to worry about not shooting the cells, the protective cells here or whatever. So this is why I like playing with a controller, just because it's a lot easier. You want to pick up these things that gives you a like a higher fire rate, better firepower, etc. And then you come around here. You can also zoom in and out as it's showing you here. I like to zoom out so I can see more of the game. And look at all these little things trying to eat up our Matrix here. So it shows that we only have 86% of our Matrix left. You want to get rid of all these enemies here. And they will come after you when you shoot them. Not only that, bosses and other enemies will come to try to take you out. And your drones will help you. That was that quick. We still have 83% of our Matrix. I believe you're given score bonus based on how much of the Matrix you have left when you end a level. This hexagonal Matrix is our last stronghold. The survival of our species is at stake. Please help. Okay. So then here it's going to go ahead, yes, remaining matrix, we have 232 cells. You get 500 points, so I got 116,000 on the right-hand side at the top for how much of my matrix I have left. And then you also get multipliers for your guns, assistants, defenders. So my first level there, I got over 500,000 points. Really satisfying to get a ton of points in a game like this. Let's go ahead and turn the background music up so you can hear some of these great sound effects here in the game. Alright, so here is what's cool. Because you beat these waves, you get rewarded with the ability to upgrade different points and attributes about you. You can go shields, you can go more score, you can go armor. This is your armor. Battle drone body protects a designated area. You can get an additional life. Causes great damage to all units on the battlefield. This will nearly cost your life and heavily damage your allies. Removes all shields. And you can restore a dead in multiplayer. So this game is also available to play local multiplayer. So you can join a friend locally, not online or anything like that, but it's still nice to have that. Let's go ahead and increase our firepower, also increase our speed. They say speed kills, and then we also get to choose a tactical nuclear missile. Choose a nuclear weapon down here. The missile is harder to handle, but it is more flexible. The pulse can save you from sticky situations, but will force you to get closer to your target. Let's go with the easier one right now until we get the hang of the game. And notice we still start with 83% of our matrix right here, so we don't get to start over with 100% of our matrix. And look at all the enemies coming in here. Super, super cool. I don't know how this developer got this much action on the screen at once that moves this fluidly. And that's the thing I really, really like about the game. Not only that, but the graphics are really nice for this type of a game. So here we're going to go ahead. L2 and R2 drop supply containers at your reticle. And for the pulse, press R1 or right button to fire the DN pulse. The closer you are to your target, the stronger the effect will be. Every 8 seconds it has an 8-second cooldown basically. Do more damage by getting close to the target. Destroy the 2 targets. Okay, so we're going to come in here and we're going to go ahead and nuke this, just like that. We're going to go over here and nuke this area right here, but you notice the 8-second cooldown, it shows me right there. I have to wait till that's done, and then I nuke that. I'm going to go ahead and pick up this little power up, if you would, and then I'm going to go ahead and get to work. Look at how much more power we have in our firepower here. And again, remember, our goal is to protect the hexagonal matrix in the center of the screen. These guys are already trying to kick its butt. Look at these little bastards getting in there, trying to mess up your matrix. I'm only at 71% now, and they are trying to eat it up fast. Look at these things here. You want to go ahead and blow these up with your nuke. These like sacks, and they will shoot out all these purple highlighted projectiles. I do have that 8-second cooldown. You can blast it away, and it'll slowly get smaller, but it's best to just nuke it, so that you can get back to protecting the matrix. Now, I am not that great at this game. I haven't played this game that long, but I expect to get a lot more playing time in this game, just because it is that much fun. It really is. Trying to dodge all these bullet hell, projectiles coming at me, trying to protect the matrix, trying to take out all these like white robot spiders, whatever they are, and you can see them eating away at my matrix down here. I really need to get up there and get rid of that big egg sack or whatever it is that I believe is spawning more enemies. Also sending out tons of those purple highlighted projectiles that I have to dodge. But this is definitely a true bullet hell. I just can't get over how fluid and responsive the controls are, and that's really what makes this game truly, super amazing. Makes it really fun to play when you have this much control. I would definitely recommend playing with a controller. I just think it feels a lot better if you have one available for your PC. But I think this game here would do really, really well on a console. So I'd love to see this developer succeed with this game here on Steam, and maybe put this game out on console, where I really think he would probably make a lot more money with this type of a game. But it's a super fun game, guys. You got these like death spider things down here. You can take them out quick with your nuke if you have that. If you chose to, pick up that particular item. I have 66%. More of these whatever they are, these terrible spiders here. Take that one out with a nuke. We're going to go ahead and try to take this one out with our firepower. He's gone. Pick up this little power up here. Okay, wave 5. Now look at these things. Look at these death tentacles coming in here. Again, guys, don't try to take these things out. They will eat up your hexagonal cells really quickly. See how it's in there just trying to beat me up really quickly. Nuke the hell out of those bastards. Don't even try to shoot those things down. You can do it with the smaller spiders, but those large projectile things, you want to nuke those bastards. Take them out as quickly as possible. And I just got beaten. I just got the beat down. I did respawn here, so you do have so many lives here. But, I mean, this is just a super fun game. I'm not going to show you guys a ton of this game. But right here, guys, you can see why I like this game so much. How fluid and responsive these controls are. It's just a sheer joy to play. It's going to have you play it again and again, especially if you like these kind of games. I mean, if you're a fan of, like, Super Stardust back on the PS3 or PS4, I think it's available on both consoles now. If you're a fan of Geometry Wars or any kind of game like this, this is a must-buy, guys. A value at $15, I think this game is worth much more than $15. I know some people may gawk at the, you know, what seems like an expensive price or a high price for this type of a game. But once you play it, you'll understand that this game offers incredible value, even at a $15 asking price. I honestly think that if I would have made this game, I would be asking $20 or $25 for this game. Just because it's that great. I mean, it just oozes quality, guys. Value at $15, I can definitely see somebody getting 15 hours of gameplay and much more over the coming months with this game. And I think it delivers a sensational value at $15. 40 out of 40 all day long for my value. How much fun is the game is my next criteria for grading these indie games. And I think this game is a blast to play. Out of 30 points, guys, I'm going to go ahead and give this game a 28. This is more the subjective part of my scoring. It really depends on how much you like these type of games. What a beautiful eye. So we did... nope, we haven't beat the level yet. We still got a lot. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Look at this thing trying to spawn here. This big old eye. I haven't even seen this thing yet. Look at that. Look at that thing. We're going to have to take that thing out. Oh my god, it's trying to hit me with some kind of lightning power up there or something. Oh my god. This is what I'm talking about. All these bosses and everything like that, guys. This game is just super, super fun. And it's also, this big thing is here is sending out these little bastards right here. These little black spiders, if you would, to try to eat away at my core, my hexagonal cells that I'm trying to protect. I only got 57%. Look at this little thing. And it's also trying to blast me with lightning. Man, this is super fun, guys. Guys, I think I'm being... I could easily probably give this game a 30 out of 30, but I think this game is just a joy to play. I love this. I love all these intense, you know, boss battles here. I don't see how much health it has. You can see I almost have 3 million points. I still gotta try to get over here, dodge all these bullets, if you would, and take out... Oh, I just got hit by lightning. Not good. I don't see how much enemy health is left on this thing. That's the one thing that... What's this thing here? There we go. Yeah, this is a 28 out of 30 all day long, guys. I could probably even give it more, but it's really going to depend on how much you like these bullet hell type of games. But this is probably the best one I've ever played on Steam, guys. There is no doubt about that. Next criteria of my scoring is graphics, actually controls and bugs. Is there any bugs that you noticed? How are the controls? I've already talked about how responsive and fluid the controls are, guys, which makes this game just a sheer joy to play. And it looks like we actually took it out. Yay us. And now it says mission completed, so we've completed this part of the game. We have less than 50% of our matrix left, however. We call them the Kryn. They are relentless. They pursue your very existence, and we're still here. We need your help. Guys, this game offers also 19 alternate endings based on how you play and the choices you made and how well you play. So 19 different endings giving you a reason to play it through rather than just being a mindless bullet shooter. There is a purpose to this game and 19 different endings you can get. So just mind-boggling kind of bullet hell shooter. I really like this one. I think this game deserves all the success in the world, and I praise the developer for putting out a game this high quality for his first launch on Steam. The developer did tell me that he spent over 4 years making this game, so this is definitely not just a money grab or an asset flip or anything like that. This is a, you know, bullet hell top-down shooter that just oozes quality that you can feel when you play it. 20 out of 20 for controls and bugs with this game, guys, and graphics and sound for this type of game, for the type of game that it is. This game is amazing. I mean, you could do a lot worse. I get to upgrade more stuff here. I mean, this is kind of rewarding you for beating the levels, and I love it. Let's go ahead and increase our score as well. T9 blinker, strongly armored, supporting a double barrel cannon and protective DN pulse. This turret, so now you get turrets that you can, you know, help put out to help you. Placement and extraction of the blinker must be done at close range, so we can choose which one we want. I like that it gives you choices every time. But yes, guys, for the type of game that it is, Devader, Invasion of the Kryn, easily gets a 10 out of 10 for graphics and sound. The music is hypnotic and nice, and it'll keep people, you know, wanting to play over and over again because it does fit the game that well. And the graphics for this type of a game are sensational. 10 out of 10 all day long. You add that all up, guys, you come up with a very impressive 98% score for myself. This is definitely a high enough score to make my Zaxtors any gold, and I highly recommend this game to everybody out there. If you like a super fun, addictive, fast action, you know, kind of game, but if you're a fan of bullet hell shooters or games like Geometry Wars, this game I would say is a must buy for you. It's well worth the $15 asking price, guys, and well done to the developer of this game. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Let me know your thoughts, and let me know down in the comments below if this review has inspired you to go buy Devader, Invasion of the Kryn. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. You guys have a great day out there. We'll talk to you next time. Peace.